The Fall Cup prediction sheet is out. Shout out Adam, as always. GOAT, working on this in his spare time, working so damn hard to provide the Rocket League community with this amazing tool. We have the closed qual results here on screen right now. Top 8 from that going to the main event. Energy, Complexity, Dignitas, Rogue, 26 Rising, Team Axel, Nefarious, and Ghost Gaming. 3 new teams joining the ranks of the main event, those being 26 Rising, Nefarious, and Ghost Gaming. Going to the main event, we're just going to get straight into the Swiss matchups. FaZe, should beat Ghost. I'll give Ghost a game. T. Carell, the new kid on the block with Hoxer and Shock, we'll see how it goes. Gen G will beat Nefarious. I'm sorry, it should be a 3-0. Same thing with G2. I'm going to give it a 3-0. Nefarious, 26 Rising, they're good enough to be here, but I don't know how well they can stand up against those guys right there. Space Station versus Rogue is always going to be a fun one between Aqua and Daniel. I'll give Rogue a game there. They went 0-3 in Swiss in the main event last time. Let's see if they can better themselves this time. Shopify, they're the fun guys now. They're hanging out with the top dogs in the top 8. They're going to beat Team Axel 3-2 there. Whether or not Shopify repeat in that top 8, we're going to find out right now. Version 1 had a pretty down event last time, but I think they can pull out the win against Dignitas there. Dignitas, I'm not fully sold on it yet. I want to see some improvement across the splits. They went 1-3 last time, so they go 2-3 this time. Be an improvement. Optic versus Complexity is very, very interesting. Optic reverse swept Complexity last time. I don't think it's going to happen this time. I'm going to go 3-1, Magic Bear, AJ, and Reddles, I want to see more from you. You did it against Complexity last time. I don't know if they got enough in them to do it again this time. Fury versus Energy. Energy, as everybody knows, made the move to replace Sizz as the coach. Epic Johnny is now in. My man Bellleair made a great video about this and whether or not they can still be competitive. Make sure to go check out Bellleair. He's a great dude, makes great content. Check him out. Why not? I'm going NRG over Furia. Why not? Furia, they'll bounce back surely, but let's just go with a cheeky little upset to start. Speaking of Furia bouncing back, that's a quick 3-0. Axel versus 26 Rising is interesting. I'm going to give it to Axel. I think, Gimmick, Toasty, and Ajax, they still got a little bit left out in, in the tank there, if you will. Optic is going to beat Ghost. I'm going to go 3-1. It'll be a fun one. I think that, honestly, could be an upset to Ghost if they are on that day, but I think Optic's got a lot more firepower. And Rogue, I hope they can bounce back. I hope that they are able to regain a little bit here. Gyro and Taroko, you guys got to step it up this week. Gen G versus NRG. We saw this last time. I'll go 3-1 this time. Why not? G2 versus Shopify. This is fun. I think it's G2 still, but I think Shopify, they're still playing up to what they were doing last week. It's possible, but going in favor of G2 there. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. I'm going to go 3-0 here in favor of FaZe Clan. Complexity, they're just not quite there yet. FaZe, they won the whole tournament last time. Now, Space Station versus Version 1 is an interesting matchup. V1 was on a downturn last week. Space Station looked unstoppable until the playoffs. However, if V1's going to turn around their fall split, it's got to be with a win against Space Station right there. They're going to clutch up, go 3-2, head into the high round. Starting low round 3s here. Dignitas will take out Nefarious. And 26 Rising versus Ghost Gaming. Now this is, I'm gonna go in favor of Ghost there. I think T. Carell is gonna be the difference there, maybe even Hoxer, but 26 Rising, Nefarious, thank you for joining the main event. We will see you guys in the winter split potentially, because the Fall Invitational has no closed qualifier. Very, very interesting decision from Psyonix and Epic Games and RLCS Sports there, but we move on to the round 3 mid matches, and Space Station will take down Axel. I'll go 3-0. Shopify versus Rogue. Do I believe in the Shopify hype, or will Rogue play a little bit of spoiler? I'm going a little bit of spoiler. Make Shopify work for their top 8 a little bit here. Rogue, on the comeback train. Energy versus Optic. Now, can Energy hold on to this momentum that they had coming off their win against Furia? I don't think so. I think Optic will bounce back after a round 1 loss, start working their way back up to those high round matches. Energy will be fighting for the lives again. Complexity versus Furia. Fury took this one last time. I don't see why they don't take it again. 3-2 again. It's another great matchup. It's a great rivalry to have in NA. It's very sad for Complexity because I love the Complexity boys, but alas. FaZe Clan versus Version 1. FaZe, baby. 3-1. And Genji Mobile Racing. Genji Mobile Racing versus G2 Esports. Will we see Genji ice up? I don't think so. G2 can take another 3-0 through Swiss. I got faith in the boys there to take out Genji. Energy versus Ghost. I don't think that should be a question, in my opinion. Shopify versus Dignitas. I gotta ride with two piece and Parth, the duo. They're nasty. Complexity is going to take out Axel. I'll go 3-2 there. Round 4 high matches. Gen G is going to send Rogue to round 5. V1, you know, why not? Send Optic to round 5 again. Space Station versus Furia. NA is ridiculous, bro. This is crazy. Space Station versus Furia. Furia on the come up after a round 1 loss. SSG just took a loss and then beat... I gotta go SSG. They've looked better so far. I'm gonna go 3-1. They've just looked better. I can't deny it. Now, here comes the interesting aspects. Furia took a top 8 last time. Shopify took a top 8 last time. I'm going Furia. Yan, I think he's gonna be the difference maker there. Hopefully, Furia figured out some of the kinks. And NA Rocket League so far, take out Shopify there. Optic, I think, you know, they will beat Rogue. Rogue, welcome to round 5, but it's going to be a tough road to the top 8 for y'all. Energy versus Complexity, another good round 5 matchup here. You can't go wrong with either of them. And I think Energy on the outside looking in from the top 8, once again, I'm going to go 3-2 Complexity. The coaching change does not make a difference in their performance. Still a round 5 loss to a SAM team. Head to the playoffs. FaZe Clan, top half of the bracket here again. We got FaZe over Complexity. I'm going to go 4-2. Very nice. Space Station versus Version 1. Version 1 beat Space Station last time. I'm going to go 4-3. I think it's another good one. Furia just keeps, you know, they're going to lose to Game 6 of G2 just like they did last week. Gen G versus Optic. I don't see it for Optic right now. Now, if I'm being realistic with you guys, I can't. You know, it's got to be G2 in the grands. Like, it's got to be G2 in grands. Like, what else am I doing here if I don't think my G2 boys are going to bounce back after getting embarrassed by FaZe Clan last weekend? And I think FaZe is going all the way again. I think it's going to be a 4-1 over Version 1. Version 1, better performance this time, but not enough to take out FaZe Clan. Now, on First Touch, Roldiz basically said that G2 is the team that FaZe respects the most out of all the other NA teams. Whether or not they think G2 can beat them, neither here nor there. It all matters about what I think, and I think G2 can beat FaZe Clan. We'll go full Game 7. Make it a long championship Sunday. Give it a little bit of spice, if you will. G2 gonna break up FaZe Clan's tournament wins. Now let's take a look at the points here. We got FaZe up top, G2 second, Gen G third, Version 1 fourth, and Space Station fifth. Both of them tied at 15, with Furia and Optic the closest teams behind them. It's going to be a dogfight for those 4th and 5th spots. Pretty close points here, but if I'm being honest, I'm not going to give NRG a chance at making the major at this point. 7 points behind with ground to make up for 5 different spots. I'm stopping the line at Shopify Rebellion right there. But yeah, those are my Fall Cup predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know who you guys have winning down in the comments down below. These are, you know, my placements, and hopefully it's a good week in Rocket League. See y'all later. Peace.